Okay. That's kind of weird. Test. Testing. Okay. All right. Alright, so welcome. Today we're building this thing by request from Troglodyte or West, I suppose. Yeah, so today we're building this. This is actually, I forgot, did I keep that? Hold on. Nah, just check something over here. Just a minute. Yeah, this isn't running. Appears to be running. Okay. Alright, so yeah, today we're building this thing. This is the real grade number 20. I don't know if like real grade has, like, because there are other things that are real grade. They are like Evangelion kits, which are really great, and it's going to be a patrol labor kit. It's also going to be, does it go in the same numbering? I don't know. But anyway, this one number 20. This is the Wing Gundam EW or Eternal Waltz, I guess, from the OVAs, I'm guessing. Oh yes, so it's Colonies Liberation Organization, the mobile suit, XXXG-01W. Yeah, so this is, as you can see, yeah, this is a real great kit. You get all of the niceties. The transforming kit, which is not the first real great kit that transform. I think the Zeta Gundam did that not terribly well, but it did it. I don't know if this one's going to be an improvement. This is a kit from 2016, so might still be in the early real grade syndrome phase here. We'll have to watch out for that. I'm not sure entirely. It looks like, let's take a look here. So we do have classic looking real grade articulations there. We have our stickers instead of foil, well, thin stickers rather than foil stickers. And let's see here, we do have closed fists, but we do get those by default anyway. So I don't know if we still have articulated hands in this one, but we might not. Doesn't look like it. Maybe? I will have to see. But yeah, this is... oh. It comes with a barcode. When did I buy this? I guess I might have bought this not on my usual... not at the usual place I buy these things, but because there's a different barcode on here that covers up the old barcode. Might have bought it on Amazon, for all I know. Yeah, because I've had this for quite a while. Yeah, so anyway, it comes with a nice long... hold on, this is Gundam EW, that's not... this looks like a... this has like Gundam Seed vibes, to be honest. Well, although I did build the Gundam Wing real grade not too long ago, so it might be the same. I need to rewatch those, clearly, because I clearly don't remember it the same. Alright, so anyway, we got those things. Let me just clear up some space, because I should have done that before. And of course not. Okay. Alright, so not much else to say on the box here. Yeah, so you have all the usual things here. You see the pile of our pile of runners here, which does not match up with the height of the thing. Old, like earlier real grades, the pile of runners would be about the same height as the kit once assembled. This one's a little bit... it does have some weight to it though, so it might not be that disappointing. I feel like the last one I built, the last real grade I built was the whatchamacallit? Hold on. Ah, that's what I forgot. The last real grade I built was the red frame ashtray, which was kind of... it was a bit disappointing. I mean, it was not as detailed as we liked. What's it called? What are you again? Wing Gundam EW. Wing Gundam Wing. That's a different series. Nope. EW. Okay. Oh, it's not even showing. There we go. Alright, so let's get to this. So, opening of the box. Okay. That was a sound. We do, as usual, real grade. We have a nice inner box with a few advertisements, I guess, for similar, to basically different grades of the same thing. I'm guessing there's the variations on the high grade side here. There also exists a perfect grade version of this, which I have not. Do I have this? I think I might. The one with the goose wings. Well, the bird wings. Well, look like geese wings to me. Looks kind of hollow though. Weird. Anyway, we also have the master grade one, which I don't have. But anyway, let's get these out here. Eat the box somewhere. Yeah, that was quiet. So we have an instruction. Oh, what is this? Oh, I haven't seen those in a while. It's been a while since I've seen one of these. They no longer... they used to like just slip a little paper in the thing for... I do have like a stack of those somewhere, just collecting. I feel like... yeah, so I've basically had this kit for quite a number of years, so... That's why I have those. Like the newer, they no longer, I don't think they really put those in here anymore.
From YouTube, at the Great Gundam said hi, and I thought Wing Gundam, ha ha ha.
Okay, hello. And, I don't know what that means. And, anyway, so, yeah, this thing, used to have those in, like, this little, survey thing. For a while here, they used to, like, have those included, but eventually I think they stopped adding them in there. We do have a little bit of, well, this is old. I have no, this is probably like some promotion, but it doesn't, it's probably, it does some Blu-ray stuff, I guess, I don't know. Some manga, maybe? No clue. Oh, a nice psychopath there, Setsuna, what's his face? Is that him?
From YouTube, at the Great Gundam said, guess. Would I build RG Wing Gundam, I might build a MG.
These guys. Hold on, let me just check something here.
Would I build RG Wing Gundam, I might build a MG.
Yeah, that's not the same guy. Hero. There you are. I can choose the two between Gundam 00 and Gundam Wing because they're basically the same vibe.
From YouTube, the Great Gundam said, what happened?
Oh, anyway, hello. Yeah, we're doing the intro right now, so not really gonna do those things. So anyway, yeah, so we have our instructions here. Nice booklet as usual. It's still in Japanese. This is a kit from 2016. I guess like the next one might be in English, because starting from 2016 onwards, more or less, Bandai started adding English instructions. So this one still have fully Japanese instructions, even the blurbs there, like the inserts. So I guess we'll have to wait until the next real grade kit to have that translation included.
From YouTube, at the Great Gundam said, okay, after this, are you doing real grade Wing Gundam or no?
No. Clearly not. I'm not gonna do real grade Wing Gundam after this. You crazy? I'm gonna go to sleep. Just give me a second, I'm gonna get my tea here. Anyway, included here is a little thing of Hero in his shorts, of course. Oh, that's what I was missing. Hold up. Yeah, I should probably. I don't know. Oh. Okay, just give me a second. Alright, let's go. So anyway, yeah, instructions very as straightforward as real grade instructions usually go. Okay, so I feel like this is fewer pages than usual. I might be imagining things, but I feel like the earlier real grade kits had. Yeah, this is only like 12 pages, more or less. 1, 2, 3. How many pages? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, about 15 pages of instructions, which is a bit short for a real grade. But we do have a nice stack of in here, so let's get to opening this up. And I lost my scissors. Where are my scissors? Really? This is the time to be losing track of your scissors. Honestly. Come on. Give me a second while I find the scissors. Well, scissors are nowhere to be found. So I'm just going to use this. Apologies, it's a bit loud. All the creaking. Alright, so throw that somewhere. So as usual, when you're getting these things, just do a quick check, make sure nothing's kind of missing. Nothing's in the bag. Okay. So we have on a D1. I should check. And the thing that has never happened with Bandai is a runner is missing. That hasn't happened, but I have had parts missing. And have never found it again. So always do a quick check. These are parts from... These are inner frame parts. Or I guess additions to the inner frame. I guess the inner frame might be completely different from a usual inner frame. So you're saying, what's wrong with the wing gun? I don't know which one you're talking about. I might not even have that, so there's no point in me even saying that I'll do it. Alright, just quickly checking here, making sure, so we have runners E, which is the cats here. And is this ABS by any chance? Nope, still polystyrene. Okay. D2, sorting these a bit, which I never usually do, but just like making sure. Oh, this is difficult. I feel like we should be able to open these like... Hey, look at that. That worked, kind of. So you can open those as if you're opening a bag of chips. Is our inner frame here. It has the same... It looks... Yeah, similar to Zeta Gundam, this thing. Unless... Wait, hold on. Is it? 2014. Okay, this might be the same inner frame as Zeta Gundam. Because like how tiny this is a chest piece. I feel this might have the same kind of advanced joint 9. So this might be the similar or same even exact same. This is from 2014 and the kit itself from 2016. Well, no, hold on, 2014. I guess there's some shared runners here. 2014? What? 2015. So there are some reused runners here. But this might be a variation of another. Yeah, RJEW. Okay, this one is specific for this one, 2015. So I guess there's this one is from Gundam. I guess Wing Gundam. Are you the same? No, it's another one. Yeah, this is different. So I guess this is reused from a different kit here, but still, I don't recognize it. It might be the one I built for the feathers. Last one is just basically the weapons and whatever these are. Thrusters, I imagine. And the shield. Does not seem like we're missing anything, so... Alright. Yeah, very small stack of runners when you think about it. Like for a real grade, this is not... Well, they are dense runners, but they're not that... There's not that many pieces, which is a bit disappointing. I don't know, I feel like they've been making these simpler and simpler over time. Alright, so we keep on our B over here, so we do have our little sheet of thin stickers. Likely I'm not going to use any of these in this build. If there's any of these metallic ones, I might just use some metallic paint. Unless these are... Well, these would be like shinier anymore. Well, shinier, but not necessarily... they might not stick as well to the thing, so I guess we have anything. Yeah, given like you have like parts that are unused, we have unused parts in some of those runners, makes me think that there are some. And Zim is one of those which is like circle. I don't know why. G35 something 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 2015. What does that mean? I don't know. I need Google Lens, but I'm not gonna get it. But yeah, basically there are some parts that are not used here, so that just means you have a reused thing. So anyway, leg units. Let's start that. Leg units. We're gonna go left and right at the same time to one, confuse ourselves, make some mistakes, entertainment and whatnot, and also, well, try to save some time. Alright, let's get tool. We're not gonna need, probably not gonna need to pre-do anything for this one. So for the right leg we need B5 and B11. Why is it on opposite sides? Anyway, those don't. This is a joint from 2014. I don't remember seeing this. But then again, I build a lot of these, so I shouldn't be surprised. Okay. I don't know if I'm too loud. Am I too loud? No idea. Right. Okay, some of these are kind of an annoying spot. Let me turn the light on a little bit. What is this? Okay. Use our fancy calibration tool to calibrate the focus here. And maybe zoom in a little bit. I'll do. Alright, so we're getting right leg in frame off the runner. Let's leave that over there. Let's get left leg in frame. Some of these are kind of in a weird spot, so just do a double nip. Yeah, I won't be able to get the thing out. I tried to separate these at the beginning, but I'm probably gonna end up like mixing them together. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna have to get I don't know where to put it. The what was it? Gundam wing? No. Internal walls. What was the last one I built? I should know this. It's the, yeah, Gundam Wing Zero. Wing Gundam Zero. This is just a Wing Gundam. Without the zero. I'm gonna have to go find that one. At the end of this. And compare a bit. Because I feel, yeah, this is basically, I'm guessing, just a variation of that one. And what the hell are you doing? This thing's not working. Well, these parts, the plastic is a little bit rubbery, so it sometimes doesn't cut with nippers, unless you have like really fantastic nippers, which it seems that I don't. Oops. Let's try to get some of these nubs out. Nubs on inner frames sometimes translate to parts not quite fitting. There's like nubs that those are nubs from the factory. There's factory nubs on these things. Okay. Yeah, factory nubs left over from when they cut the part out of the, well, they popped it out of the mold, I guess. Has toes and everything. Okay, so we take this thing, which is D5, turn this thing that way, clean some more nubs while we discover them. And up this way. Doesn't clip on, that's fine. How do you go on there? We need G15. They're not giving you a full leg on the frame here, so let's just get all of this out. Has this thing been cutting? What the hell? It is cutting, but it feels a bit squishy. Oh, it's a bit... Okay, this is working. G15 and I'm guessing G14 also need G13. And G12, let's take a look. G12, no. G11, G12, G10. Whatever. Let's get all. We don't usually do these for real grade, but. Well, no, actually, we shouldn't do that. I think there's like the part density is quite high, so we might end up losing track of a few things here. I don't know if I need G13. Do I need G? Yeah, I do need G13. G16. Yes, I'm guessing this whole area. This whole quadrant. Well, sector, whatever it is. Not a sector. It's almost circle. Quadrant, I guess. What else? G16 for the knee. We need G10. Okay. Yeah. So this whole sector for the legs here. It's a nice thing they included all the parts necessary for the thing here in the same area. Okay. Let's put all these over there. Hopefully I haven't lost anything. Alright, and then from C, it's E. You would think after all these years I would get like one of those fancy like shells where you can put all your parts in, but I don't want to. Alright, from C we need C15, that's the heel. Let's look over there, C. I'm guessing this whole area here is the yeah, this whole area. Right in this part. I need C2. C13, looks like a foot part. Or is those one of those which aren't used? I'm guessing, yeah, there are some parts on here which aren't used. Might be this one. Let me check. C. Nope. Huh. Why not C2? Hold on. Just looking ahead in the instruction here, just making sure, like, what do I need? C14, 12, oh, I do need C2. So basically, this area here is what we need. So we're gonna get the whole thing. It does speed up the build quite a bit when all the parts that are really kind of grouped together. Although, if you think about it, we could have. Is that an undergate? It is an undergate. They could have, like, just, well, kind of like Legos when the parts already come separate, but I don't know. Like, maybe just without the whole runner, you could have a little bit of, like, say up to this section essentially. And just everything just dumped in a plastic bag, but I don't know. It might be like a quality assurance thing. It's easier to like validate that all the parts are on a runner rather than separate, I'm guessing. I'm just rambling. Okay, don't mind. But it would be nice, I feel. I can all put more undergatos here. Alright, that's from C. No pile of red parts. Now we need from D. Where's D? I'm just saying this. What's this? This little area here. Don't need anything else. D4. Where are you? D24. Okay. Wait, that's not even D. What am I looking at? But those do look like. Yeah, those do look. Oh, yeah, I do need these. These from A. Well, we get those anyway. From A, we get these parts. So it's less by number and more by region that we're removing the parts here. We're just eyeballing. This looks like a leg part. Yeah, we'll do that. That's A, assuming. And then from the 1 and 2, we take this area, I think. What else? This area, this area. What the hell? You know what? I'm just getting everything. I'll just flip that over because we don't care about the numbers right now. So I'm treating a real grade as if it were a high grade kit here. I guess I'm gonna have some cat cam. Okay, maybe not here. Add here, everywhere. And just wait for it to calm down a bit. Okay, maybe you can lay down here. Technical difficulties, I guess. Okay, it's not moving. She sensed that there was some activity happening. Must be part of it. we'll see what happens. Okay, this one's kind of large, so do a little nip. Now the parts are full of cat hair. I don't know how that's going to affect the build. It's wrapped in cat hair. People make cat videos, they don't show the flip side, which is cat hair everywhere. Like the, okay. Trying to eat the parts. There we go. Try not to. These large ones, you just do a double nip. Otherwise, this one's kind of large. Also kind of large. Yeah. This thing isn't cutting right today. I guess I'm coming back to attack these parts as they're falling. This is all of D2. There's a pile over here. Hopefully we haven't lost some parts here. Let me get everything else out of this. Well, there's the face part here. Okay, whatever. Okay, we'll manage. Let's put that over there. This is all of D1. We don't need all the parts of DN. Although there might be some parts that are just unused, possibly. I'm just getting everything. Lots of back of the hands here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. 4 pairs of hands. Do we have 4 pairs of hands on this thing? I think I did see like some fixed posed hands somewhere. See? This whole part, just one gate. So they can do it. And just choose not to. Careful not to lip any kind of. No, I got all of it. I think I did all of it. There could be something hiding in the corners. Nope. Okay, that's all of D. I don't know how many parts have lost track of. Oh, we'll see. It's a bunch of white parts that are clearly going to disappear. I'm sure. Well, we'll see. Alright, so they, I guess they don't tell you like which parts which runners you're going to need for this particular parts. You're gonna have to like figure it out. But let's just start building. It's been a while. It's been several minutes since I've started and I haven't yet even done anything here. So alright, so let's see. We're building the right leg first. Let's so we need. Oops, where'd I go? 01-1 and also 02-2. Okay, 02-1 I mean, so let's get these small nubs out and manage to create the shaving here. So, take... No, wait. Wrong side. Well, they are identical, so... I guess it's fine. Are they, though? I guess they are. So the one without the... with the holes rather than the pegs, so it goes into this little, this is G15, it goes into here, so that kind of a weird angle, and then what is that, B5 onto G15, you pump that in there, and then you take G13 G13 goes in here with the kinda the grabby bit pointing downward. Then we take G14 and gently remove nubs here. Close this up. Might need so that's the skeleton for this thing. It seems a bit wonky. Did I do this right? Oh, it seems to be. Oh, this thing, I guess, when you straighten it up, it just... So, there you go. So you straighten the leg a bit. That looks better. Yeah, it seems like this also moves. Alright, well, I guess we don't flex it right now. Let's build the other side over here. So, this here part. Try to get the nubs wherever they might be. There were some factory nubs here, so they're a bit harder to figure out. So then on this side we got a thing kind of hanging on here. Okay, for same thing on here, so turn it the other side though. There we go. Now lots of these have to be adjusted a bit. So G, this is G. Well, it's actually exactly the same. What the hell? Where is it? This one with the pegs. Like so. Pump that on there. Pump that on there. Just wiggle that on. And G13 again. That's for the left leg. Pump that on here, close it up. Get the nubs before you close. Use some kind of tool, I guess. I just use to make the. Saw a few posts of like people selling. Not selling, maybe just making, I guess. Basically pliers with plastic tips on them to prevent damage to parts. Which is an idea I've been thinking about for a while. But basically they're making it, so this is left leg, right leg. Well, left, right. Okay, so now 0102-2 we need. No, wait, that was it. Or not. I should have skipped a step here. Anyway. No. A bit different. Like, the 01-2 is a bit different. I'm just gonna do this. Yeah, you'll figure it out. Somebody's gonna come here and be like, oh, where's the left leg? We did it all at the same time. Alright, so then we need C2. Oh, I guess we do need to straighten this a bit. Okay. There we go. Get some nubs on the back side here. The nubs can cause fit issues. It's important to remove them, especially on wheel grade. Now G16. I wonder if I'm going to finish this today. Probably not, but we'll try. So G16 goes on to... Nope, that's the wrong thing. Okay. C2 first. C2, C5, C12, C14, and basically everything. Almost everything. Except the tip. All but the tip. Okay, so C15 plus C14, the weird extra here. Wow, that doesn't look very good. Okay, so it goes in the back here. Oh, not very clean, is it? This is a bit janky. I need super glue for this. Down the road, it's not. There's a few kind of gaps here. It's a bit difficult to like fully press that in if it needs to be like pressed in hard, because the inner frame is kind of soft. You could easily destroy something if you're not paying attention. Well, not even paying attention if you're not like super careful or lucky, I guess. Get those small nubs there. Very gently. Colors are kind of simple. And we use the table and but not to press that all together. I guess it's lined up close enough. Press and pop that down there and press down. Avoid slipping and stabbing yourself. This one's a bit well, it's quite janky, it's just a bit. I don't know if it's like, no, I don't think it's part of the transformation for it to separate like this, but we'll see. Oh, G16 goes on there. Or tries to. Which way? That way? Wait, is that even G16? It looks like it. Oh, up there. Or not? Okay, hold on. Which way do you go? Oh, we need to move this down first. Flex down so that you can actually get that in there. And actually clean this up a little bit. Get the red dust off the file here because it sticks to everything. Kind of like cat hair in that respect. And try to line this up. There we go. And then put it back. Flex it back. Is it not? Does it not want to? There we go. There we go. Guide it a bit. Because there's two joints here, it's kind of like it sometimes doesn't seem to want to line up. So, like so. Help this along, make sure it's not like lifting because it kind of lifts outwards when trying to push it, so just make sure it stays flat. There we go. I feel like I've seen this like weird ass leg. This one is that a Gundam, isn't it? That doesn't look good. I don't like this. Yeah, this is it. I'm gonna frame. This janky knees. Yep. Okay, so that's 01-2. Step 01-3, which is molar leg. Feet actually. D. And pile of D here. We need to find, well, we hope to find, actually while we're here, just like separate out these leg looking parts here. Let's see here, so that looks to be it. D3 and another D3 if I can find it. That looks like a leg part. Also looks like a leg part. We're just sifting through here, finding the various things that may be useful in a second here. So any kind of time saving we've had, removing all the parts from the runners, now lost. There we go. And also the back of the leg there, back of the feet actually. D18. Let's clean that up a bit. Very soft plastic. Well, fairly soft plastic, I guess. Easy to file. Easy to overfile. So, file very gently. Scrape where it is. Sand. I know this one already. Also need Undergator, it says. Because then yes, we do have Undergator right here. What didn't? Well, on the gates really. Don't really help that much. Gently file away. Alright, red thing here. So this is probably gonna, I guess it does. Okay, it stays on. I like it would be, yeah, this is kind of, I don't like, well, it's kind of, it flips around too easily. I also need G13 and 14. Get your nubs out. Actually get the dust out of this. You know how red that is. Get the dust out because red dust loves to transfer to everything. These are somewhat internal, so they won't really see those knobs anyway. Just a quick file there, so 11, 12 on the side of this thing. Oh, that's a wobbly thing. That's not good. This makes it harder to press down because it wobbles. It wobbles a lot. So you pop that on there. Hopefully you don't bend this thing, and then you slide this on the back, upside down. Which way? That way. That way over there. Now you got a wobbly back of the heel, I think. Press it in as much as it will go without slipping off here. There we go. I guess I didn't even have to clean the parts that much. It's going to be very hidden. Like so. Press that in. And like so. Hold the part itself, the thing that I need to do not hold on to this. Hold on to the white piece here and push it in. That way you're not putting pressure on the ball joint in the back. Alright, so there. And then we need, oh, I did that already. D16. This G10. A22. Did I get those? Yes, I did. A22. Punch in, it says, on the G10. What are you doing? Upside down, up, this way. Trying to patch in this thing. I didn't patch in much. It was a wet fart, not a patch in. The parts we're using right now essentially the same left and right. There's no real difference. See if this one patches. There you go. Oh. Doesn't seem like it will. Nope, didn't patch in at all. It just slipped on. Alright, D. This is D6. D6 goes on to this thing here. Right there. Oh, I forgot this one. I forgot it the other side. That's a previous step. No, wait, that's still the same step. Press that on there. Pop that in there. And on the back we have A22. No, that did patch in. Yeah, I clicked on right, very nice. Alright, so what is that? No, 01-4. Anyway, 01-4. We need D9, D10, D4, D9, D10. Also need D5, D4. What is this? Do I need this? I don't think I need this yet. No, I don't. Let's just leave it over here. A21. Oh, I do need a D7. D7. A24. And the hell are those? Looks threatening. Oh. Kind of separating out the parts here where we go. What is this? Do we need that? It looks like an arm part. Never mind. Alright. We only get like one beam saber? There's only one beam saber part. Interesting. What do we do with these? Alright, let's build this. So, for D104, well, 01-4, I mean, you need D9 and 10. Well, looks okay. Just get the nub out. And just figure out where this goes. It looks to be this, yes. And this hole, and kind of hard to spot, but there are nubs on here. Okay. Like that here. Same on the other side. Oops. Let's get nubs out. And D1, well, D7. at the bottom here. Just pop that onto this thing, like so. It has those, oh, I guess there's no helping this, but there's like holes. You can see through the gaps. It's a holy Gundam. I wonder if it has the same weirdness as a Gundam does. The RG version. Alright. Moving on. We take... Yeah, there's definitely like fewer parts than when real grade started out. I feel like it would take me much longer to make the legs if this was one of the older real grades. You had to really work for it back then. And this one goes on to this wobbly bit. Doesn't help. Okay, hold on. If we remove this, okay, and then we put this on, which is a much more sensible approach. You just push that in all the way. It's easier, you don't have to like press on like essentially a joint, and then you just pop that on. There we go, isn't that much better? Yep, indeed it is. This looks like a Zeta Gundam like already, I don't like this. I'll do the same over here. Wiggle that off. Push that in. Actually, I should clean it up first, but I'll do that in a minute. And that in and clean up a little bit. Gently. And slide that on again. Yeah, there we go. Now we take... Oh, that's the last step. Never mind. Step 1 was supposed to be this. Oh, I did it in the wrong order. Okay, step 1. Take A24, clean it up a little bit. Do not like these gaps. Might be unavoidable. And 2B D15 or D5 D1 and 2 5. move that out of the way. So wiggle that on somehow. Press on the, not on the joint, but on the back of it. Okay, that's not gonna, oh fine, we'll just leave it alone. And then, let's do that on the same side. I feel like some of these like instructions are, like you can assemble it easier in a different order. Push that on there. Oh, there we go. I guess we can do that. So if I move that out of the way, you can push. Oh no, wait, that's a joint. Never mind that. That is also a joint. Well, that's not good. There's joints everywhere.
From YouTube, John Ventura said, hey.
Hey John, how you doing? We're building Wing Gundam, just, I don't know what, just regular Wing Gundam. Not Zero, not anything, just regular Wing Gundam. No, that worked. Okay. Did I need something here? Hold on. Looks a bit blank. No, there's nothing down here. It's just holes. Okay. And that's it. That's the legs. That's a lot less complicated. Just move that out of the way. Where do you? Oh, there. There we go. There we go. Legs, left and right.
From YouTube, John Ventura said, waiting for the final gloss top coat to dry. To apply the final matte top coat for my HG Amazing Barbados Lupus Custom.
Nice, very nice. Yeah, I usually make the mistake of not waiting long enough when I'm painting. Always wait for your paint to dry before moving on to the next step. Well, you know that already. But for all our other viewers out there. Do I need to bend this? No? Wait, no flexing? Ah, there we go. Flex. Usually there's this whole step dedicated to like flex your parts. So flex, 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 flex it, you bastard. Should I move more? I think this should move more. Oops, this popped out. That's not good. Yeah. We're flexing all the way. Flexing like crazy. That's one flex. And flex. Right, two. There we go. It follows along when you flex. Nice. Oh, wait a minute. What is this? It also has it there. I feel like there should be some attachment here, but there's nothing. No, it is. Yeah, okay. There's nothing here. I feel like there should be something, but there isn't. It's like a peg, but nothing on it. This is basically reusing, I'm assuming, Zeta Gundams in a frame. The real great ones. Alright, that was step 1 and 2. I already wasted it. That's 03-1, and someday I will get a less squeaky chair. Maybe I should. I'll try to grease it or something. I don't trust it with D40. Mysterious components it has. The recipe is secret. They will not tell anyone. That's not even a lubricant, the WD-40. Nobody knows what it is. Water displacement formula number 40 is what it is called, technically. We don't know how it works. Somehow people trust it. It is not normal. Okay, that's a big old double nip here. So this is for the waist B6. Now, turn these, hurts your fingers to turn, so use a tool or something. That's not okay. Oops. Ow. There we go. Kinda, sorta. That's a bit. Wait, which way does that go? 90 degree like that, 90 degree like so. Turn, turn, turn. Okay. We need from C. Take a look ahead. C4, C19, C17, C16, C18. So we need you know what? This, I guess. Let's just watch it now. These might be shoulder parts. So this area, it seems. Do I need little wing-looking things? No. Just this little area here is for the waist. Yeah, there's way fewer parts in the. The more modern these real grades get, like simpler they get. Less real, I guess. It's more like a slightly more complicated high grade now. That's from C. We have D over there. From A, we need A10. Blue parts, I guess. 9, 7, 8, 8, 10. Do I need 7, 8? 8, 9, 10. What else? A 7, 8. Okay. What else do I need? That's it. Just these few parts here. With some undergators thrown in, because why the hell not? Alright, those are 3 parts. We also need, what else we need? DAC. Okay, I think I got all the parts. Oh, F. That's E. F23. And that's it. There we go. Oh. I also need C4. Did I get C4? C4. Build this thing. Alright. C19. C19 and C4. Very small part. Still nubs on there. And you pop that on here. Oh, you slide it on there. Okay. Has a kind of dovetail thing to it. Oh, see that, and then that goes onto this. Which side? I guess this side. It's kind of a weird. Or does it go this way? No idea. Just put that on there, see what happens later. Like that. Oh. 03-2, move on to. We take. What is that again? D21. We need stickers apparently. Let's see what kind of stickers we need. 23, 22, here was 23, 23. And E7 with the undergates. I think what this thing here is it shiny? Let's take a look first how it assembles. Without it, we can decide if we want side. I see the shiny bit goes in the corner, I guess. Okay, hold on. This here and goes on like that. Let's see, so 24 go on there with a little bit of I don't know. So I need to put that on there because it's gonna get trapped in the here, but I don't think so. Okay. Let's separate that. Try to. We can always like take this apart later and add that sticker. Hmm. Okay, fine. We'll see how it looks. I'm probably wasting one of these there. These are very sticky, but as soon as you stick them to the thing, they lose the stickiness. Foil-ish stickers. They're thin stickers, but they can be deformed a little bit. Let's see if that was worth it. Not that way. Not this way either. Not this one. Like so. Well, I guess not. No, that didn't do a thing. Yeah, no. That didn't do a thing. Or I should have saved it for later. Let's see here if I can salvage this. So line it up properly this time. There we go, that's better. Yeah, you don't need to do what like the instructions say to put the sticker on first, but you don't have to. Clear you don't. I mean, unless you kind of like the shiny bit is supposed to be all the way down. That's fine, I guess. Ah, whatever. I did this side, I might as well do the other one. So essentially, nah, it needs to be a little bit further up, I guess. For that to make sense. I think it still doesn't really. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Okay. I don't don't know how to like get this. Like I think like it needs to be like further up so that the shiny part kind of is all the way. Like yeah, this one was here. Next up. This problem's probably gonna look weird. Hold on a second. Oh, hello. Hello, big boy Ren. How you doing? Oh, the cat? Yeah. We do have a cat cam, you know. Because we're professionals. Well, not really, but... Isn't it? Ah, look at that. Oh, that's nice. Cracked. So, you gotta be careful when pressing those in. That'll be fine. It'll be fine, nobody can see it back there. And it seems to be behaving, so it's not getting worse. But this is, yeah. So if you're pressing these parts together, make sure you're not where you're pressing essentially, because if you press on some of these like kind of rather thin parts here, it will break. Hold on. Yeah, let me just...
From Twitch, Big Boy Ren 20 said, "Oh, look at the little dude." From Twitch, Big Boy Ren 20 said, "Love sign, love sign, love sign, love sign." From Twitch, Big Boy Ren 20 said, "Oh no."
Man, it's just a little crack. Nobody's gonna notice. Alright, so then we move on to... Hold on, 03-3. 03-3, we need C18. Get rid of all those tiny nubs here. One more over here. We need F23. Tiny ass parts, of course. Giant ass nubs on them. Of course, Bandai has to make it a little more harder for us. So that goes on there. That goes in the back. So you don't, those don't move, I guess. You rotate those, but they don't actually move once you're done. Yeah, okay, that's lined up. Oh my god. Is that right? Okay. And then we take what? No, we don't. Wait, do we? What the? Oh, 810. No, that's what we need. 810 and C17. Well, 810, A9, C17, 16. Well, 16, 17. Depending on how you look at it. Get those nubs off. Let's get a better view of the cat. Or not. Oops. That didn't work. so that goes, which doesn't seem right. So turn them the other way around. So these are pointing down. Try it this way. The reason I'm doing this is because then I can pop this below and pop this above. Oops. And twist. Again, be careful how you're pressing these things on. Well, I probably shouldn't bother overdoing it with this at this stage. Push that down in there. Get a stick. Push it in. Hold on. Oh, that's not supposed to happen. Did I get it wrong? No. Oh, it's not all the way in. Let me see. It's kind of a gap. That's why it is not. Let's still kind of separate those. Okay, let's try again. Push all the way in, try not to crack anything. At least we're trying to anyway. Yeah, okay. That's not gonna be easy. It's only 3 steps. So much work. Okay. I feel like this one's also going to crack. Okay, that went in all the way. There we go. When it's in all the way, you can kind of see there's a little step here. That wasn't here before. Hopefully it doesn't slip out again. Alright, so do the same here, or try get it in all the way. Actually, there's kind of a little piece of crap over here. Little nub, kind of maybe preventing it from sliding in. Take a look down there, make sure it's in all the way. We'll wiggle a little bit. Need be. I think it's in all the way. I don't know where the other part went now. Oh, there it is. Try to press onto this part. Now you have to see the step there. There we go. It's in all the way. Now it's not gonna slip out. Alright. That took forever, but we got the thing. This pointless addition here, which well, would have done it eventually, I guess. I don't think they do shiny decals. I think the technology has been invented yet. Okay, so we got this, and you're supposed to connect the feet here, but I'm not going to do that just yet. Get our legs, get our waist. Leave it over here. Alright, so now step 4. Wow, body unit. Wait, 04 dash 1. 04 dash 1. We need B3 and B7. Yeah, B3 and B7. Try to get this out. Oh, I don't know. What time is it? Ah, the hell, it's already 10. I've been here 2 hours. This is very sad. I feel like I should have been like more than halfway done now. Well, half the instruction is just the wings of the weapons, so we'll see. We'll see how far we get. I'll probably keep going for like another hour, maybe. Let's try to pick up the base though. Anyway, if you're new here, please consider subscribing on YouTube. Follow on Twitch is fine, although I'm mostly on YouTube. Twitch kinda is the backup stream. Although, usually it's the opposite. People stream on Twitch and then they use YouTube as a backup for the video on demand, as they call them. I'm mostly on YouTube, trying to get 1,000 subscribers over there, because that's what you need for Google to recognize you as a content creator. Well, 500 really, but don't get the ad money until you reach 1,000. If you ever seen that anime, Isekai Oji-san, he's also the victim of this change in YouTube policy back in the day. Okay, so we got this thing with this little notch pointing this. No, wait, no, there's 2 notches. Okay. This notch pointing that way, this thing pointing that way, and then we put that onto like so. We pop that in there. This is a Gundam Cineframe, definitely. And then we twist. We twist. We try to twist. It doesn't want to twist. What the hell? Wouldn't you remove it? Oh, okay. I guess we need to remove it. And then again, I don't need that then. It's a 3mm. Just use your barbecue stick here. And that's better. Easier. You have a longer lever. This is a... What is a cat doing? Sleeping with her eyes open. Okay, so we got this and that. Anywho, 04-2. That was a pointless step. I'm not gonna lie. So, 04-2. This way, that way. Ah, this is annoying. Can't do these bare fingers. Carefully try not to destroy the parts there. It's really difficult. Gently. I guess that works. I'm not sure if that's even necessary. What the hell? Okay, that was really, really stiff. Very, very stiff. Okay, now C. From C, we need C. No, that's A. And this stuff from A. Yeah, A14. A14. A14, A3. This, that. A13, yes I do. A15. A3. Well, we have fairly few parts left on this thing, so I'm just gonna get everything. Well, for the most part. No, let's flip it over. Probably over trimmed that one. Okay, did I get everything? I think so. It's all of A. Until we later realized that we missed a part. Okay. So we also need from G. G27. That looks like a... Do I need this? Yes, not yet. Okay, let's see. 26, 27. Do I need anything else? 30. Do I need 28? No, we'll see. Let's just get everything. That looks like it might fit. This looks like the pilot area there. Yeah, you can just do floating gates like that instead of giving us a whole runner and wasting a ton of plastic. Like, just a part with a bunch of like floating runners like this. Instead of like giant ass runners which get thrown away. So we don't have a recycling program for these. From E we need... Oh, there's the guy. Is that a cape? Well, he's a very skinny fellow. Like, it looks like there's a web between his arm and his body. He's a flying scroll type creature. Okay, I think that's enough. Oh, we'll see. Oh, from A. Anything from F. We need F. C24. Okay, no, wait. F, F1, and F24, F18. 124, 18. F24. I think I got that one already. 1. F1. Okay. From C. We need the circle. Clear circle here. I don't think they've figured out to make like soft clear parts yet. Or maybe they have. They just don't want to share it. Okay. C6. Clearly a very thin part meant to break because you weren't careful with it. Where'd it go? Okay, it's all over the place. Oh, G33. That's not it. These little thingamajigs there, the shoulder-mounted Vulcan cannons. Tiny detail. Okay, I think I got all the parts. A4, C7, okay, C7. Andaghetto? Andaghetto. Do I see one? Yes, I do. All right. bit of dust here. Should finish cleaning up the red parts. Carefully with this one. I don't want to like crack it. All the curve. I think I'm gonna. Oh, it's only okay, 15 minutes. I guess I might end up like doing the arms as well. Unless this mysteriously takes longer than expected. I might end at the let's go halfway point. That would be at the arms. Or not. I mean, well, we'll see how far we get within the 3 hours. Alright, so where are we? Get the dust off. File. Spread the microplastics. Okay, so 04-2, that's where we were. We take this thing, we take C1, pop this in here, like so, and then we take G27, which is this thing. Clean as necessary. That's the pilot suit, not pilot suit, pilot cockpit here. Doesn't seem like we put anything in there. Nope. See, okay. Sticker number 4. Sticker number 4 is. Where's sticker number 4? This thing. So we get this thing out. And onto there. Line it up. No, come on. Line it up, I said. Seriously. And now it's stuck to the page, of course. Like so, as much as possible. This circular thing here, get the nubs out, try not to get fingerprints and dust on the inside. Oh there. I have one front part is very easy to, yeah. Oh yeah, we've already broken something. I don't know if you can see it here, but there's a crack on here. I managed to crack this, there you go. You can see it better this way. Yeah. And welcome.
From YouTube at Hazel and Gilo said I have this one. Some parts are very easy to break. Be extra careful with the hand spikes and the V-fin. I broke the spike cutting. Had to build another one using runner pieces.
Yeah, we'll probably break a thing or two here. Alright, so where are we? We need A3, which I think is nowhere to be found. Oh, there we go. A3. Clean as necessary. upside down. This way, like so. And that doesn't seem right. Oh, it goes all the way in. Okay. There we go. Slide in like that. And A13. Feel around finding that part here. What does it even look like? Like this. Okay, that's A13.
From YouTube, Troy Simahosky said, "Hey yo."
Hey Troy, how you doing? Oh, that is the seat, that is upright. Okay. And C24. Wait, yeah, that just pops on there. Okay, hold on. Where'd it go? The clear part. Okay, there it is. You just push that. Oops. That slides back and forth.
From YouTube, Troy Simahosky said, "Doing well. Just got home from work like 20 minutes ago."
Nice. Well, take your time and relax. Okay, so then put this on there. Okay, wait, that's a bit. Push it in all the way. And this slides in and out. Well, slightly. Okay, and then we need A14. Looks to be this thing with undergatos, it says. Undergato here, giant undergato there. Those don't really do much, do they? Alright, and then you pop that onto this thing here. This looks like a Zeta Gundam, to be honest. Zeta Gundam vibes. I need to find both Zeta Gundam and... because this is... or maybe I'm just imagining things. Alright, so on the back, G26, which goes that way. That's, I'm guessing, to attach. It's a little warning here, but it's in Japanese, so we don't know what it says. Okay, then we take E11, clean as necessary. As you can see, Troy, we are building the thing. Well, it's a thing, not necessarily the thing. I have very few real grades left, apparently. I've built most of them over the years.
YouTube, John Ventura said, "Mac, call it a night. Have a good one."
Alright, John. Good night. Oh, wait, is that? No, that's not. Okay. And on the bottom there, F1 and E11. Okay, now we move on to step 04-3. Oh, the cat moved.
From YouTube, Anderson Sousa de Oliveira said, "Yet was less problematic than the Proto Zero. Oh, remember the feeling when I snaked the lock pin in the leg. My heart stoked pour some seconds. Then I made another lock using plastic cement face orange raised eyebrow."
The lock pin? Oh, in the leg. That is a lock pin in the leg? Where? Did I miss it? Did I something break here and I didn't notice? Oops, well, something just popped off. I don't know. I need to like straighten out these legs because I flexed them and then I carefully now. Telling me things are gonna break. This is big as the Zeta Gundam frame here. It has that weird knee that kind of bends. Oops, right, wait. No, what the hell? What does this do? Shouldn't that... No, I guess it just floats then. What does that do?
From YouTube, Anderson Sousa de Oliveira said not on this one. I was talking about the Zero TV.
Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. Well, this one's weird too, but okay. Alright, let's just...
From YouTube, Anderson Sousa de Oliveira said is for the bird mode.
This thing? Probably. Let's just get that straight back into where it's supposed to be. Okay, this is weird thing. Oh, okay, you need to push that in and then you can connect it. There you go. Like there's a weird, it has a weird funky knee. Like kneecap is like, has this thing that kind of prevents it from getting back in. Now let's get this head on. So, well, I might, don't see how far as I get. I might do like the arms today. Or maybe not. We only have like, well, we'll see. I usually try to stop like after 3 hours so as not to be here for forever. Oh, wait a minute, what is this? First, put this in. This is F24 with some nubs on there. Gently remove nubs. Find this thing's on the front. There's a little notch that points this way. Push it in with a stick as far as it'll go. Take the red part here. This is C6. Is there a notch that tells you which way's front? Not really. There's a little notch that tells you which way is the top. Wait a minute, that doesn't seem right. That's not gonna go in. They lied to us. It looks like the instructions say one, put this in there. Okay. One. I guess we're doing this now. Yep. We're interrupted for a bit.
From YouTube, Anderson Sousa de Oliveira said this one and the Wing Zero U are practically the same frame. The only difference are the colors and the wings. I recommend to do a little mod on the shoulders. They have horrible construction. From YouTube, Anderson Sousa de Oliveira said SOO cute.
No. Cute, yeah, but interrupting the build. It might end up like this is where we stop if the cat doesn't move. Actually, I don't know where that part went now. Let's see. It's under the cat, so not much we can do now. Just wait. Meanwhile, clean some parts, which I don't know which one those are. I hope this is a... Yeah, it looks like it. Looks like a side piece for the chest. Gently remove this big ass nut there. Now she's just laying down, so I guess we can do this. Yeah, that'll work. Except for spreading plastics on the cat. I don't think that's healthy. Let's not do that. Okay, spotted the red. I think I did anyway. Nope, I can't see it anymore. This is kind of a challenge. Some people build things blindfolded. I build things just with a cat. Which is probably more difficult. Oh, there we go. Okay, so whatever this is and whatever that is supposed to go together. I don't know what the part numbers are. I would have to refer to the instructions, but the instructions are otherwise indisposed. And then it's a little notch that is in the front. That doesn't, oh, it does move a little bit. Okay.
From YouTube, Anderson Sousa de Oliveira said I build the Xerius today. Tomorrow I will build the RGF.
Nice. I'm assuming this goes on there. Because where else would it go? And there's nothing else in between first. Let's hope. I don't know what these parts are. Just gonna bear with me. I'll bear with the cat. It's not too bad though. Oh wait, I feel like there should have been something here. Which I'm assuming is the thing here. Let's see if it fits. This thing should have a hinge. Yeah, that looks like it would go there. Okay, let's try to get dust on the cat here. Assuming this goes on there, because that's looks like the only place it would go. And we have these things, which if they fall into the fur of the cat will disappear forever. Carefully remove nubs here and put that on there. There we go. Make sure you get this thing, and I'm assuming I feel like there might have been an undergate in here, but I didn't see any, so whatever. And then patchin. Patchin? No patchin? Nope. What? Hold up. No, hold on. Let's try it. There we go. I hope that was right. If you wiggle this thing out. Oh, it does. There we go. It does come out. I feel like this is supposed to lift a bit more. I'm supposed to like lean forward and fire, I guess? Based on the angle here. That looks like it's supposed to go that way. Supposed to flex this a little bit, I guess. Oh, we'll figure it out, I think, maybe. The cat doesn't seem to want to move, so I guess we'll go as far as we can with this. And pop that on there. Let's see if we can get this on there first before we assemble it. Whatever this part is, no clue. Looks like a G something. Try to assemble that on there first. We're gonna need the table for that. Need to press on it kind of hard, so. Actually, can I just press on this way? Nope. Does not seem to work. It seems like we do need to put it on there first so we have some kind of leverage. Like so. And then pop that on. There we go. I don't know if it's correct or not. I might have to swap it around, but basically we got this. I don't know if that's the whole chest. I need to look. I'm gonna have to move the cat, I guess. Roll over there. Well, I guess that's fine. Or not. I didn't see anything on there. Okay, that was. This is F18, G33 for the thing, and G30s, and that does go on there. Okay, there we go. Of course, you move and you go on more parts than I need. And then we take B7. Which way is forward? This way is forward. I have no idea which one's forward, which one's back. They're identical now. I have no clue. Okay. One with the... But they have it on both sides. It says the one with the thing there, but it's like that on both sides, so I have no idea which one is front and which one is back. Let's go with this. Alright. Okay. Watching.
From YouTube, Anderson Sausa de Oliveira said going to sleep. Have fun with the build. Was a
All right.
pleasure. Bye.
Thank you. Oh, should have asked you to subscribe if you felt like it, but oh well. Don't have to get notified or anything, just subscribe and mute the notifications if you feel like it. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna do, if you want to stop soon too, because this is not gonna, yeah, we're not gonna make progress today. Okay, that's not. Need to fix that eventually. I wonder. That's how far we got on the chest here. I think that's still step 04-3, maybe step 04-4, I don't know. I think it might still be the same. But basically we have very little left, so we're going to stop here because this cat will not let us continue. Or maybe if she moves for a second, we can just finish up on the chest. Oh, there we go. Alright, so and then it's still 04-3, so we got B7, okay, hold on. C7, which I don't know where they are, it's probably under the cat. Oh. Nope. Where are they? What does yours even look like? Oh. Well, you're mad. There we go. C7. Oh, she's knocking things away. I think. Let's put it over there. Alright, so cat throw and everything. C7, A4, it has under gates. I think I'll remove the under gates already, so connect these here. Very simple part for a real grade. That's kind of simplistic. I feel like all the real grades, like the early ones, had like more. Even for like the most, like the simplest things had like multiple parts to them. Like way more than two, at least. Alright. Oh, we're definitely gonna be... This is gonna be a two-parter, definitely. I'm not finishing this with this thing here. And then... Okay, so we keep those separate, and then we are supposed to assemble all this together. Which you can... I feel like this thing disconnects automatically. Kind of... Yeah. And then these two on the side. Like so. But that's, I guess, for later assembly. Once we finish all the parts, I'm gonna do that. So basically we got... And now you move. Now she moves. Well then. Well, we wouldn't have been able to finish the arms anyway. So I guess I'm gonna stop here. So for tomorrow, we're gonna have arms and the backpack and weapons and head, I guess. Yeah, it looks like, yeah, the shoulders even look fiddly. Like I don't like these kind of like C-clip type thing, which kind of just float. This is like asking to break. Where is this thing anyway? Only have 3 runners left. We got some Wolverine blade type things here. Very thin parts. Okay. Well, that means at least for tomorrow I'll try to find both the Gundam, the real grade, and the... What is that noise? What is she doing over there? She eating my cables? Yeah. She's eating my cables. Alright, the cat is eating the cables behind the computer. Because of course you will. What else? Anyway, that's where we end. At least I'm gonna try to do something. So yeah, kind of messy build. Well, when is it ever? When does anything ever goes according to plan? Actually, do I even have a plan? I don't think so. So anyway, I'm gonna end here. Hopefully, sort of, maybe, who knows. And try to finish on here with something to show. Alright, so let's try to make something of this. What else do we have? Well, I don't think we'll be able to like make much of a crab out of this unless we do gently now. Let's see. Just half in. Try not to. Okay, this doesn't go very far, does it? Oh, that's interesting. This doesn't tilt very far because it hits against that thing. And I don't know if... Oh, it does seem to. Wait a second. There's a hinge? What does that do? There's a hinge here, but what does that even... Hold on a second. What the... hell does this thing do? Does that disconnect? Does that move? Because there's a hinge here, and it looks like I might be able to. Or maybe not. Oh, this moves. Got it. This thing moves. So if we push this there, oops. There we go. This moves. There we go. Let's not destroy anything. Basically, this little thingamajig here move. That's like they're basically trying to add like a extra oops. Nope, I guess not. Well, that's kind of a crab, I guess. Something horrifying. For our exit here. Because everything becomes crab, including all Gundams. Just a little bit here. What am I doing, you might be asking yourself? This is a weird tradition we have on this channel. If you're new here. Try not to break all the pieces though. Could have built some more stuff, but no, we gotta do this. Kind of a crab, I guess. Barely, but we'll take it. Supposed to get in there, but it's not. Okay, we'll fix that later. But essentially, yeah, we got ourselves a crab creature here. Can I turn this? Guess not. Yeah, no, it doesn't turn. No, it does not turn. It falls apart if you try. Well, maybe it does, but I can't make it. Cannot twist the ankles around. Well, maybe you can. There's a ball joint down there, but oh, look at that. There we go. Yeah, it's better. Well, not better, but it's something. It's worse, actually, but you get the point. Oh, actually, don't. Nobody gets the point. This makes no sense. Anyway. That's all we have for today. Whatever this is. Alright, So I'm gonna stop here before things get worse. So yeah, anyway, that's it for now. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna continue this tomorrow around the same time, 8 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, and we'll probably finish up. Probably there's not much left. This is like it is still kind of simple compared to like earlier real grades. So I'm gonna finish that tomorrow. And yeah, thanks for Troy for the idea. Well, for the request, I guess, and for sending. I guess he sending over the whatchamacallit, the I wouldn't say prawn. What was it? Crawfish? The river lobster Evangelion, which I'll probably build as soon as I get it. Alright, so thank you all for watching. That was kind of confusing at the end, but yeah, this is part 1 of the build of the Wing Gundam EW Real Grade. That's number 20 in the Real Grade lineup. This is a kit by Bandai from 2016, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just gonna get the hell out of here. Alright, bye.